Hello, my name is Shopath, but you can call me Cake, and welcome to the next session of me trying to get competent at the Dwarf Fortress. And I just want to say that last session, when I killed, regretfully, our dear Hyperminer, I have decided that I need to somehow memorize them. So I looked up whether it is possible to make a custom statue of a particular dwarf. And it turns out that, yes, it is possible to make a custom statue. So I immediately went to the Mason's workshop, where I chose to make a statue, and then in the details, if you go to specify the image, you can choose to have it related to a historical figure, and that includes dwarfs from our own fortress. Therefore, I have chosen Atin Nefek Morul in their nice olive coffin, and they're going to also have a nice olive statue with a depiction of them. So that statue will go in that tomb, and that is my small token of reconciliation with the poor dwarf that I have personally, by my fault, killed. And I obviously have assigned our best mason level 16. Although, now that I think about it... Okay, let me just quickly check, because I am not now sure whether statues are made by masonry or by stonecrafting. I just quickly checked the wiki, and statues are indeed made with masonry. So yes, our level 16 mason will at some point make this statue, and it will be a master-crafted statue most likely. And it can go into our dear dwarf's tomb. But the actual gameplay things that I was planning to do is one, that we need to make a temple. Because it turns out, as I mentioned at some point, I believe a session ago or 2 sessions ago, that our dwarfs are getting bad thoughts from not being able to pray. And I did look it up on the wiki in between sessions as well, and that is something that happens, that praying gives them good thoughts and not being able to pray gives them bad thoughts. So I will need to dig out a room that will enable them to pray. It needs to have a 25 tile dance floor, as it's called. That is a 5x5 square, so that will be the inner square of the thing. So I'll make it 7x7, so it'll have a 5x5 empty space in the center, and then have decorations and whatnot around it. So let's make a door from here, and that will be the temple. And then we can smooth it and engrave it, and that will be all nice. Actually, I want this to be priority 1, because the sooner we get it done, the better the dwarfs will feel. And hopefully our miners will get on it, because, yeah, this stone worker, which is our new miner, is just storing stuff in the stockpile, and our miner is just storing owned items still. They just go around picking up tatty clothes for no reason. Yeah, as soon as they kind of get over whatever AI thing they have that makes them not want to work. I guess in this case they're stressed. Let's see. Yeah, stressed. Let's view their thoughts, actually. So yes, this dwarf has been under a great deal of stress, but satisfied with work. They haven't done any work, so I guess that's why they're satisfied. Unable to acquire something, so they're trying to pick up something but couldn't. Unable to be extravagant for so long, so they're poor. Bored, so not practice a craft, but they are a miner. They have plenty of mining to do. Okay, and there we go. Uneasy pray after being able to pray. Oh, they wanted to practice martial arts as well, but I'll look that up another time, how they would do that, I don't know. Drink without using a goblet, cup, or mug. So I might make some stone mugs as well then, so they can drink with that and just store them somewhere. Yeah, he was feeling antsy after being kept from alcohol for too long. So a lot of this unhappiness and what was probably causing the berserk rage is stress from being locked up under siege, not being able to drink alcohol, not being able to pray, and then some of the other stuff that went wrong. But yeah, so hopefully the miners will start mining after they just get over themselves, but at least the other crafters are slowly getting back to their thing. What I was also thinking, because we have 2 carpenters' workshops, but we only have 1 crafted dwarf's workshop. Yeah, I'll leave this empty, I guess, because I already misplaced this workshop. It was supposed to go 1 space up. So let's just dig this out, so a 5 space here, but that can be 2. We want the temple first. And I'll put the second workshop here, that's fine. Whenever the dwarves get famous, just occupy this workshop, and whatever goes in it just immediately stops being done. So I just want to have a second one just in case. And at the moment, yeah, until the miners just get on their job, we can't do anything else, because, yeah, what I originally wanted to do, I believe I showed it. I started digging this out, and I wanted to start digging for magma, but obviously miners not digging can't dig for magma, so that's why this hasn't been done the last session, despite the fact that that was the first thing I planned. But I believe that they also connected this lever already. Oh no, link. Okay, so they haven't even connected the bridge. Never mind. So I can't even lift the bridge to start digging there. Actually, let's go quickly to Dwarf Therapist, because we have 2 mechanics. So it would be good to have more. So this hunter doesn't do a lot. But yeah, we need lots of mechanics so they can keep connecting stuff. Yeah, this mason, this hunter, and the carpenter. Yeah, they can do mechanics as well, why not? So maybe someone will start connecting the bridge. And then we will be making more traps as well. I want to put in more cage traps here. Oh, and that reminds me, I need to actually put some kind of blockade here, because once it's a killing chamber, I need to be able to lock it off. So put a lock here and put a lock here. So I'll put a bridge here so it can block this bit, and I'll probably, yeah, I'll dig out this, because this is pointless. I don't know why I even did that. What was I thinking? Like, oh, there's 3 doors here, I'll put 3 doors here. Like, what kind of idiotic idea is that? And then that, yeah, that can be a later priority, because this still works, so it's fine. Oh, is there a door there as well? Yeah, this door is open, by the way, because it's lodged open. And I believe, yeah, because all these bridges are built now, but I don't believe they're linked. So what I'll also do before I unpause the game, I'll go to the trigger. This is suspended. Why is it suspended? So link Atom Smasher. They're all linked, okay. What about these on the bottom here? Yeah, they're not linked. And then that's our full Atom Smasher working. Miner, pick up... Yeah, they're still picking up equipment. Let's follow them for a second. Okay, there we go. Problem resolved. They picked up their last bit of equipment they wanted, and now they're mining. And so is the other miner. I thought this would genuinely take longer, that would be more of a pain. No, nobody's moving the kitchens yet. Yeah, all these dwarfs are stressed. Let's see, say, the thoughts and preferences of this one. Oh, horrified by being haunted by the dead. Yeah, I mean, they're kind of carrying on, they're just stressed, but that stress should relieve, because now they have actually started brewing drinks. Oh, but the one thing... Yeah, I remember what I wanted to do as well. Because at the moment, our clothing is being made here, so we thread into cloth and stuff like that, but neither do we have any animals here, so it doesn't need to be next to the stairs, nor do we have the farms here. The farms are upstairs, obviously. So what I decided to do, I'll move all the clothes making up to near the farms, because it doesn't need to be downstairs. It can be here, and then they can just move the pigtails and whatnot over here. And the wool, once we have some sheep and other animals, they'll be all here, where the tree farm right now is getting built. So yeah, there's literally no reason to have the clothes making upstairs. So I'll just dig this area out as well. Are you serious? Who is laying siege to the fortress now? Okay, let's check. So dwarf, human. Okay, is there anybody outside? Yeah, does the unit screen say whether they're inside or outside? Yeah, just before I forget, because yeah, we have everything here, so I'll delete all of these zones because they don't need to be here, or at least not for the moment, and I'll remake them afterwards, because we have a pasture already as well. Recall everyone to the fort and close the door. I just hope that this doesn't start another spiral. So they're gathering plants and they're gathering plants. The hunter's hunting, the other hunter's resting. Okay, so we'll see if they get recalled immediately. Okay, so this dwarf is returning, and this dwarf didn't get the memo, I guess. There's some dancers outside. Okay, where are the... Oh, we're no longer under siege. Are the siegers backed out as well after we killed undead? And military alert. Yeah, I'll remake a zone literally just around the entrance for plant gathering, so that when there's an alert, they can just immediately get back to the entrance. And at some point later, I'll build up the entrance a bit more, so it's a bit more secure as well. Okay, so yeah, if that's done with, then we can get back to whatever we were doing. Yeah, watching this being dug out. Compared to that level 20 miner, they're so slow. But yeah, we have to just wait for them to train up a bit more. A thief. Ah, there's a thief. Okay, usually guard dogs can be sicked on a thief. Do we have a lot of war dogs yet? Yeah, the other are being trained. Because we only have one animal trainer, so they'll just have to wait until then. Oh, but one thing we need from the clothier's workshop. So they're still making those, but we will need bags as well. Because we need them for like sand and seeds and stuff like that. So hopefully at some point they'll get on it. Oh, there we go. I can designate this now. And this is a meeting area. And I want to assign a location to a temple. And no specific deity. So we have one worshipper, one worshipper, one worshipper. 2 worshippers. Yeah, there's like 1 worshipper of each... Oh, there's quite a few of those actually. Dwarfs can be worshippers of multiple deities. But yeah, we want no specific deity for the moment. And let's go to the location screen and the Cyclopean wall. Yeah, it's at the moment a shrine because it has too low of value. And they want instruments, which we have a few, I think. Yeah, we'll put in a container or 2 at the moment to store instruments in. And it needs to be smoothed. Priority 1, smooth. I can't tell the quality of the doors because I would like them to be nice, but oh well. So this will be the temple, and I'll just put nicer stuff as we go. I might even expand it later, but this will have to do for now. I'm just happy that the miners are actually mining, because that was a problem. For some reason, we're running on low frames, but I don't have anything that should affect it except for the falling water. Let's check. There is quite a bit of falling water, so that might be draining the frames. I'll need to look into that. Yeah, once we block off this whole thing, I'll revise this whole water thing. Because yeah, I think this water is literally just impacting the frames. Oh, and one mistake I again made. I should have been digging upstairs, so I might have to designate some later. But yeah, I guess we haven't dug this out. Okay, never mind. I'll deal with this later, whenever that's relevant. Okay, I want just another crafted dwarf's workshop. So there's space for a stockpile if I need one, and there's still space for dwarfs to walk. So now we can go to the farms. So yeah, we need a farmer's workshop, maybe even 2, 1 for wool, 1 for pigtails, I'm not sure. But I'll make space for 6 workshops basically, so they can all feed to each other if I need to, say, separate them or something like that. So there we go, that's good. And then they can go up to the farms and put everything, yeah, I like that. This is good, and they can just go to the stockpiles through here. Actually, oh yeah, maybe I can put a mill or a quern here as well, so have like 1 row of the clothes ones. Then again, I can put the querns here. Yeah, let's do it like that. 5 by 5, that's going to be a quern then. And I just want to make these holes, because yeah, if I lock everything off, then I can put doors in between and whatnot. I'm not sure if it matters at this point if I completely messed up the downstairs area here, but I can at least try to make something look nicer if I have the chance, I guess. I can dig this bit out and this bit out to actually widen it, because they're not blocking off the stairs anyway, so just not walking past here. Oh, this miner is getting slightly better now. Let's see how they're doing in Dwarf Therapist. And yeah, look, they're level 1 already. Isn't that nice? Oh yeah, yes, they have done the statue, so let's quickly go and build that statue. Yes, all-living statue, there we go. That represents our dwarf. I'm wondering what the death message will be. Let's see, it might be on the grave actually. Resting place. Oh, it doesn't say? I thought it would say how they died, that there's a description. It should be on the statue. Wait, is that water? Oh, just some water leaked from... Okay, I was worried for a moment that there's a proper leak somewhere. Okay, let's go check on the levers. Okay, so there's 1 more atom smasher to be linked, but the magma mine is now linked. Okay, so let's pull this lever. And we still have... Like, look how many bars there are. 26. That is ridiculous. And then we have some guests as well, which have no activity because they're a peasant, a herbalist, and a gelder. Why do we have so many? And there's even more. Look, even more dead. How do I get rid of them?
That's the neat thing. You don't.
Oh, that reminds me. I wanted to make some mugs, didn't I? Rock mugs or wooden cups. Let's make rock mugs. We have more rocks, I guess. So let's make 60 so each dwarf can have their own. And make it a top priority. And now that the statue has been made, we can... how do I unassign... Oh yes, that's through permitted workers. Permit all. There we go. Because I had only the 1 mason assigned to this workshop to make the statue. Now they can all do their thing there. That's fine. And we're out of wood. Let's go upstairs and cut down some wood. There's also more trees on the other side of the river. That should be plenty of trees for the meantime. And what I want to do is just make a bridge here. And this bridge won't retract or anything. It'll just be there. Yeah, I just want a bridge over this river so the dwarfs can keep moving easily. Just want to see... Yeah, they finally built this wall as well. So all this area is finally completely secure. We're secure from the bottom, we're secure from the sides, we're secure from the top. Nothing can do anything here at all anymore. You know what? Because this is blocked off kind of anyway, I'll put a door here. And later we can just put a wall here if I need to. Or so I already have a door here, but that's fine. I'll build out a floor. Actually, yeah. Yeah, I'll construct the downstairs, so yeah, they can get out of the water if they need to. And make the floor. At the moment we can't, because the placement's blocked. Maybe once the stair is made, because they can't actually get to it. Okay, we'll wait with that. We'll wait for them to make the downstairs here. And they still haven't picked up this body. Or the battle axe and stuff like that. Because yeah, I'm pretty sure they're not forbidden. Oh, they are! Oh, it's all forbidden, that's why. Let's quickly building item properties, reclaim items buildings. There we go. Okay, that should be much better then. And what about these? They probably just... yeah, they can't get to those. I'm surprised that they're still floating here. Oh, so yeah, see? We needed more Craft Dwarfs workshops because the mugs are made in the Craft Dwarfs workshop. So if we didn't have two, they would either be making those or bolts. Oh, a human caravan arrived. So this time I'll try to actually trade for animals. What are those? Are those like swarms or something? Cherry leaves, cherry flowers. Are they just blossoming or something like that? Because this is like mist. I'm pretty sure that this icon is mist and stuff like that. So I guess they're just flowing flowers that are of the trees because they're blooming or something. I'm not sure. What's in this? That was all the instruments, I believe. What's in this one? Okay, I think that's more instruments. Description. Yeah, percussion instrument. Okay. I'm sorry, what? A bard killed a dog with a percussion instrument and then probably promptly died. But okay, that kind of stuff happens. I think I just realized. Yeah, I put all the mugs and stuff like that in the stockpile. No, okay. Flasks, goblets, yeah, maybe toys as well because like it's child stuff. There we go. And go down and re-enable. Yeah, there we go, because they need to move them to the normal stockpile so our dwarves can pick them up. Yeah, those are all... some are good clothes, some are bad clothes. Empty bins at most 5. Okay, so there are still 5 empty bins that they can put stuff into. Okay, there we go. Yeah, they just need to get their hauling on. Okay, there we go. It's open now, so we can start digging to magma. I'll just see how they're doing digging all the other stuff. Yeah, they're digging here. But this whole area isn't getting smoothed. Why? So if they started to smooth the other one... yes, we can go here. Yeah, they're smoothing this one because it's priority 1. I designated smoothing the other one ages ago and nobody was doing that. So like, I'm happy that they're smoothing the church or whatever it is, but yeah, there we go. They have their 5 instruments that they need. Slowly increasing in value. Dorfs can now go and pray, so that should decrease their bad thoughts. So as soon as those are done, yeah, I might as well just designate it now just to dig for the magma. So because we're going straight down in between everything, like you can see in the hole between caverns, I'll designate a downstair here. Oh, it doesn't matter what I designate because it's only one stair here anyway. As in, it can only go down, there's no way up because you can't carve out an upstair from empty space. It can be a long way to the magma sea, so I'll just go here for now. If we don't hit anything else, we'll see. And the dwarves can dig it at whatever point they want. And that was, yeah, that was priority 4, it's fine. Okay, I can start also building the workshops. So I want the farmer's workshop to be literally the first thing. Then I want the loom. Then... oh, this bit isn't dug out yet, so I'll wait for that. But then I want the clother's workshop right next to that, and they can take stuff out from it. So, yeah, we'll move everything, the whole industry upstairs. And I'll make a stockpile in between for the clothes that's linked to the main stockpile. So they put the clothes away here, and then take them all to the other one. So each dwarf that's making clothes doesn't have to run up and down the stairs. It makes it easier. And are all the graves already... oh, not all of them are filled up yet. Okay, so they still have somewhere to store the bodies. Yeah, we're doing well for drinks, we're doing alright for food. Yeah, we have more than 100 meals, so that's fine. Actually, I'll change this from unrotten prepared meals to, let's see, easy meals. Oh no, it's only prepared meal. Okay, so you can't specify whether we want the easy meal or not, I think. Because if I wanted to, say, have easy meals and fine meals, I would want them to separate. But I guess I cannot separate them like that. So they still think they're... oh, yeah, so there's still probably less than 50 drinks. Let's go to the kitchen tab. Yeah, so they're still trying to... like, I think I mentioned before as well that Dwarf Fortress isn't very good at actually counting stuff. And that's irrespective of the bookkeeper, because that just tells us the number, but the game still counts them. But, yeah, they still count it as less than 50, despite of have more than 50 of the drinks. But actually, now that I think about it, I'll change it anyway. Because I don't want just 50, I want like 100 or more. I want lots and lots of drinks. How are the farms doing? Guess they're being tilled anyway. I played around with the farms, but I think I'll change them. So we are making sweet pods, pigtails, and plump helmets. So I want to change it around since we have 3 fields and 3 things. Okay, let's go full hog on plump helmets on this one. Every season. This will be pure sweet pods. So sweet pods here, sweet pods here. Consider, yeah, you can't grow sweet pods in the autumn. But you can grow cave wheat, which is also a drink material. Only plump helmets here. Because dimple caps, they make a blue dye, I believe. That's not cookable or drinkable. Let's go pigtails. Let's go... yeah, okay, so you can't do pigtails here, so Yeah, sweet pods are fine. Pigtails, and plump helmets. Okay, there we go. Clothier, no job. How can the clothier have no job if they're supposed to be making clothes? Well, they have certainly not run out of cloth. Yeah, there's literally a thing active now, so they can make it. I went to check their name, and they just went back to work. I guess I should stop freaking out whenever someone says they don't have a job, because they go right back to work. It's just, with the issues with the AI, I just got a bit paranoid. So I have a feeling they're still putting their tatty clothes in this stockpile here. Yeah, they're still putting all the tatty clothes in this one. And I'm not sure how to prevent them from doing that, because I want them to throw them out. Okay, that's something I'll need to check in between sessions, because I'm not sure how to make them throw out the old clothes. And from what I read, it is like one of those stupid things where you can't just designate old clothes go out, new clothes go in, because the stockpiles just don't work like that. They have a setting for quality, but they don't have a worn out setting. Oh, a hunter has grown attached to the bronze crossbow. Isn't that nice? So I want to see how many bolts we have in the stockpile. 31 copper bolts, we have some bronze bolts. What? A bin of tatty clothes here, and we have 22 wooden bolts. Here, make wooden bolts. 75 out of 100. Guess they keep getting interrupted? Yeah, let's quickly go back to Dwarf Therapist, see how many woodcrafters we have. Oh, we only have one woodcrafter. And then we have the child that will, at one point, will be a woodcrafter, but isn't right now. Okay, this Gelder, they are not doing anything except for stone detailing, so they can do all of this as well. I guess this woodcutter doesn't have anything better to do either, so yeah, there we go. They're still digging this because they're not very good miners, so it takes them a long time. We have the farmer's workshop, we have the loom, now we want a clothier's workshop. And I'd like a screw press, because yeah, I was talking about starting to make soap, so I guess we can start with that. Yeah, because we need a screw press to press out oil from rock nuts. Okay, so... oh, screw press just is tiny, I guess. Then we want an ashery, I believe, because we will need lye. So what we need here is also not just an ashery, but also a wood burner. So I will need to make a different chain. So I need a wood burner here. Then we want an ashery, yes. Then, once we have lye, we still need fat, and for fat we need a screw press. Oh, actually it can go on the very end where there's a tiny bit of space. And we need a soap maker's workshop. And now we will have the whole soap maker chain, but we will also need rock nuts. And rock nuts come from quarry bushes. So we can, I guess, repurpose... oh, we don't have any quarry bush seeds anyway. Okay, so we will repurpose that at some other point. Oh, we have 3 bags of cave wheat, but we don't have sweet pods. Okay, so where we have sweet pods right now, let's do cave wheat instead. Also, the dwarfs really went mad on the drinks. Oh, because they're cooking with them again, that's why. Also, probably dwarfs drank some other ones, but yeah, no cooking with any drinks. Except for, like, milk and stuff. And yeah, hopefully the planters can start delivering us some drinkable plants, because, like, yeah, plenty of plump helmets, plenty of cave wheat as well. Like, we have so much of that. More intruders, where are they? Oh god, more necromancers. I want to see if there's more of them. Dwarf poet necromancer, dwarf weaponsmith necromancer. Yeah, okay, recall everyone and risk another berserk episode. There's 3 of them, so I guess we can get them in the traps. And if we can't get them in the traps, we'll get them in the Atom Smasher then. Let's now see, did they bugger off? Yeah, they just left. Yeah, I don't know, like all the intruders and all the sieges just keep buggering off. I guess they feel sorry for us. And I completely forgot, again, I completely forgot about the caravan. Like, they're probably going to be leaving soon. Request trade our depot. But some migrants have arrived, that might be useful. But that means I'll need to dig more bedrooms. Where's the broker? Believe them, yeah, trade at depot, so they're going there, okay. Oh, and yeah, we want all of this. There we go. Oh, I guess they run out of stuff to graze on. I'll reassign them just in a moment. Yes, trade. There we go. So, do they have cloth? Let's go search for cloth first. So they have more cloth, we do want more cloth, we want more bags, we want more clothes, we want more everything. Oh, leather, because I just realized if I ever want to make more crossbow dwarfs, I need quivers. So we want a quiver, and we want another quiver, and we want another quiver. There we go. So that's 3 quivers, and maybe some leather as well. And now let's look for some animals. Do they have any sheep? They have sheep wool, so let's check caged. No, I should have not forgotten about the elven caravan, they always have animals. Trade. I want to trade these goods. There we go. I just want to see. Consuls eat dangerous terrain. Where they're trying to eat? Oh, they're still trying to eat here. Did I not deconstruct this? Oh, because this passage is forbidden. Okay. so they can deconstruct it, but they won't be trying to path there. And I wanted to put a quern there, I believe. Oh yes, of course, I need to construct a quern at the mason's workshop. We only need one, so there we go. It's fine. The temple is nicer now. Nowhere near at 2000, but once we start engraving, then it should be better. Yeah, we still need to do this because we agreed to the guild hall, and we need to provide it for them. So I'll change the designation for the smoothing here so that it's priority 1 smoothing, and then it needs to be engraved as well. Well, they'll be fine with a shrine. Okay, priority 2. They'll be happier now that they can pray at a shrine, but the engraving here will be more important. Oh, but we can't engrave before it's smoothed anyway, can we? Oh, I think we can't dig this because I have not designated downstairs. Oh, okay. Cannot dig under a stair. Okay, that is annoying. Remove this bridge. And in that case, I need to go all the way down here. And I have to remove all of this so they don't start digging before the bridge is built. Yeah, I don't want to dig down to magma without a cover, but we'll need to rebuild that. Okay, that's one of those things I didn't realize you couldn't do. Like, it's retracted now, but you can't still dig underneath it. This cheesemaker is meditating on jewels. Oh, so yeah, there we go. They are actually using the shrine. So yeah, the dwarf should be happier now that they actually can pray and meditate and whatever. And most of them aren't even showing the stress signs. Yeah, this is the dwarf that was previously stressed. They're not stressed anymore. So like I said, once they have access to drink and whatnot, and the drinks are still being made, so yeah, no problem there. Oh, one thing I forgot to check last time, because I wanted to see how valuable is this artifact, which is an Eldritch Horror, and this has a value of 7,200, and how valuable is the ring? 2,400. Because like, if it was more valuable than the Eldritch hatch cover, I would have just died laughing. Oh yeah, I might need to remove this cloth stockpile because they already have their cloth here in the hospital. Let's go up here and make a big cloth stockpile for the clothiers, like all the way reaching here. There we go, that's a bigger stockpile. And then I want a finished goods stockpile for the clothes. So quivers as well. I think I'll squeeze a leather worker here somewhere as well. And this stockpile will... yeah, we want this for thread. There we go. And this one won't have thread because we want just cloth. Okay, so that should be fine then. That's for finished clothes. And they can just take them out into the main stockpile afterwards. Actually, that's what I will do. So this will give this stockpile. There we go. And it will take from this. There we go. So take from the clothier shop so the clothes don't go anywhere else. And give straight to the main stockpile. And let's remove the stockpile in the hospital then. So we can have our clothes industry now. And I will go here and remove this farmer's workshop. So... remove this stockpile, and remove building. Yeah, that's rough gems, yeah. So all of those still need doing as well for later trading. But I don't believe anybody will actually do it for now. Let's see what the gem cutter is doing at the moment. Like, what their other things are. There we go, we have a gem cutter here. This planter has gem cutting, but they're definitely not doing that. And they are gathering plants. And they're actually a fairly good plant gatherer as well. Yeah, they don't have to do this. I might re-enable it after they've cut the gems, but yeah, we don't have that many plants to gather anyway. Although, now that I think of it, that might be what's sustaining our whole brewing industry. But yeah, we'll see. Is this a war dog? Stray hunting dog? War dog, yeah. So we are starting to have war dogs as well. Let's see. War dog, hunting dog, yeah. So what I think I'll do, I'll put some of the war dogs literally here. So if something manages to get through, they get mauled. Yeah, the diggers decided to not dig anymore either, which again is annoying. And I was going to put a drawbridge here. It's too wide and it raises this way. So then I can cut off the access to the traps here and redirect them into the Atom Smasher. And I'll just put more traps here. I think I'll put a wall here and a wall here and dig through here. So they have to snake through the traps first. And if they snake through the traps and there's still enough of them, they can either go through more traps or go through the Atom Smasher. I think I'll do that. So they have to come through here, wall here, another wall here, and then they can exit through here. There we go. So mine this and mine through this. There we go. I'll install more cage traps as well as we go, like not all at once. And let's test out, because I believe the Atom Smasher is... I think they should have linked the trigger, pulled at once. So I believe if you try to pull in too quick a succession, it just doesn't work. Okay, yeah. Now let's see if they will all act on the lever. Atom Smasher up. Atom Smasher opened, and why isn't this bridge connected? That's just one bridge though, it's fine, doesn't matter. And all the dogs are following this hunter. The animal trainer. All the dogs are following them. Oh, I forgot about the cow and the bull. Okay, let me quickly go up back to the thing. Oh, there's plenty of floor fungus and stuff here. Okay, I guess I haven't assigned something. Human corpses, no. Cow, there we go. Piglet, yak. Oh, lamb. I think the migrants brought some lambs with them. And the rooster, nanny goat, bull, foal. There we go. All the animals can be here. And once the farm is dug out, I'll assign all of them to this farm then. How many dwarfs do we have right now? 61 dwarfs. So we got several new dwarfs. I will just quickly go to the therapist. Let's see what kind of new and exciting dwarfs did we get just now with the migrants. So let's see. Did we get any miners? We didn't. Although our current miners are training up, fortunately. Did we get any carpenters? No, those are still our assigned. Masons? Doesn't seem like it. So, is there anybody with any useful skills? Oh, there's doctors. Oh, yes. That's brilliant. And they can start teaching our current doctors as well. Currently assigned medical stuff. Who else? There's some spinners, some shearers. Well, they can do all of this as well. Yeah, dyeing. That's not important right now, but it might be later. Okay, so we'll have a presser once we have the screw press up and running. So we got some peasants, and this peasant literally is not doing anything by hauling. Whatever, they can keep hauling. We need someone to do just hauling. And some plant gathering. Okay, let's keep them at that for the time. We need plant gatherers. Wood burning and nothing else. Lye making and then nothing else. We need a lye maker when we're making soap and a wood burner for making soap. This is a plant processor where you can gather plants as well. Because I believe that the plants that they're gathering is what's driving our alcohol production mostly. Okay, there we go. I will leave you here for now. Because yes, it is time for me to be finishing. So in between sessions, I will look up exactly what we need to do to deal with the worn out clothes gathering the stockpiles rather than being thrown to the refuse. I will check what we need for soap making specifically, and I will try to deal with some of the migrant jobs as well. So I will see what they need to do. So right now I will bid you a farewell, wish you a good day, and thank you for watching. Goodbye!